This seemed like a playoff atmosphere. It's almost like a state championship. Do you think that? Kind of like a regular season game?
It was like a tournament game. Again, prepared.
How about just the crowd, too? Did you feed off that? Did you feel them and hear them?
I actually feel like the other crowd really got us going.
You ever heard a louder regular season crowd?
I don't think so. They St. A's got some pretty good fans.
What was it in the beginning? You guys just kind of jumped on them early, 15-3. What was it off the get-go that you thought you could do?
There's nothing we thought we could do. Basketball is a game of runs, so we just made it run early. They hit us back, and we tried to hit back.
It seemed that press got them right back in the game. Do you agree with that?
We went under that press for like a week. I don't really think that really bothered us. It was easy to break, to be honest.
How about Myles Hamilton? Seen a better player in the area this year?
He's a great driver. He's aggressive. I think we're going to see him again. So next time we're going to just take charge.
How about those last few seconds, too? What was going through your mind when he had the ball in his hands?
He was driving. And I cost us the game. I should have stepped over and took a charge.
You really feel that?
Yeah, I really feel that.
How about just in general? What do you think you guys can take out of this game? I know you don't like losing, but you were right there in the end.
I think we can take out the end is number one, make free throws. Number two, don't turn the ball over. I think we had three turnovers back to back to back in like less than a minute, 2 minutes. So that's one thing we got to take in practice.
What can you do? Think maybe next time pull out a W?
Just play smarter at the end. It's going to be a good game, no matter when we play. We'll just play smart at the end.
Coach, is it me, or did this seem like a playoff atmosphere tonight? This is almost like a state championship. The crowd, everything about it.
No question about it. Anytime you play a good team like St. Ed's, you know their fans are going to come out and support. It was definitely a playoff atmosphere.
When you say supportive, you ever heard a louder crowd for a regular season game?
No, not at all. But it was great. It's something we needed that can help us for the tournament.
How about the beginning to the game? You guys stepped on the gas right away, 15-3. Did you expect such a good start?
Well, one of us was going to come out. I think Ed's or us was going to come out with a good start. We told our guys, just with staying it, saying no matter who's coming out, somebody's going to get hot, somebody's going to make a run, and we made the first run.
And then how about the run they made back at you?
It was unbelievable. You got two really good teams going at it, and they made a heck of a run.
How about Myles Hamilton? Is there anything bad you can say about his performance tonight?
He was unbelievable. You only find players like him to come around once in a while. He's just a winner. He wielded them to win definitely tonight.
What do you think the difference was come down the stretch?
I think free throws. I think we missed about 18 free throws. One time we went up 3 with 2 minutes to go, missed 2 free throws, clutch free throws, and I think that's what it would have came down to for sure.
How about just the shot in the end? The final 2 seconds. I mean, that's the kind of thing you dream up in the driveway, isn't it?
Yeah, no question about it. He's a big-time player, made a big-time play.
How tough is that being on the other end of it?
It's not nice. It's not a good feeling.
What do you think your boys can take away from this, though? I mean, they had some chances. Really, free throws kind of got you, too, don't you think?
I feel, us and St. A's are one of the top 2 teams here, and definitely in the state. And, we expected a big battle, and that's what we got. When 2 teams like that go head-to-head, it's pretty special.
How about Mike and Tony keeping you in the game?
Mike Davis is unbelievable, and Tony Farmer is unbelievable. One of the best 1-2 punches in the state. They showed it tonight. And, just got to get better every game. Just get better and make free throws.
Did this seem like a regular season game to you tonight, the intensity, the crowd, everything?
No. It felt like my first college game. Because I know that probably that atmosphere is probably going to be better when I get into college. Like that right there was just, as soon as it hit the 10-point, I couldn't hear myself think.
What is it about your crowd in that 10-point mark?
They were looking on YouTube. I've looked on YouTube a couple times at like what fans do. Like they're little fans that there's like a Red Sea, the Silent Night, and they did the Silent Night, which is wait till the 10th point and just go absolutely crazy. And that's exactly what they did. Everyone in the whole arena was crazy.
Have you ever heard a louder regular season game?
No. No, I haven't. But almost besides the Iggy game, but that was just completely nuts.
And how about just in the beginning? The fans are waiting for it, but you guys struggled in the beginning too.
Struggled a little bit. I mean, sometimes you can't work without a crowd, as you can see. And then as soon as I hit that 10-point, we just went on a little run.
Yeah, what was it? They jumped on you, and then you came up to the big crowd?
I mean, we're almost like the same team. They're just a little bit bigger. They have a little bigger postman with Tony and Jermaine, but that's about it. We're like the same exact team.
And how about you? When you had the ball in your hand, do you feel like the lane was just wide open for you?
So, yeah, sometimes. Most of the time, I knew I could break my man down and just go in there and score, but I had to be smart about what I did.
Coming down the stretch, too, back and forth, back and forth. Did you think you had an upper hand or not?
Oh, yeah, the whole way I'm like, we're going to win this game. The whole time I knew we were going to win this game. I've been waiting for this game since last March when they put us out.
And how about the last few seconds of overtime? You're back by midcourt with like 5 seconds left. What was going through your mind?
Me, I was just like, all right, go score. Just go score. That's all I had to do. I knew, like, as soon as we started to play, we were in the huddle. It's like, Myles, you got to finish this, and you're going to finish it. And as soon as I touched the ball, I knew I was like, all right, it's my time.
Is that one of those things back when you were 10 years old in the driveway?
Yeah, just playing around, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I always used to do that when I was little.
And then your crowd during the game, how about after the game?
Oh, my gosh. I had two of the kids that I grew up with. I've been with them since, like, little babies. They ran up to me. They're, like, the first ones to run up to me and just tell me, like, this is what you're doing. Like, look what you're doing. Look at the crowd. Look at everything. And they were just hugging me as hard as they could.
What does a win like this say about the St. Ed's program?
We could beat anybody. We almost beat Huntington Prep. They're top 10 in the nation. We almost beat them. We got Northland. We're going to prove Northland that, like, we're going to be there and try to beat them at their house. So they're number one state, and this is just preparing us for states.
What do you think of Garfield after this game?
They'll be back. Definitely. We'll see them again. I know we will.
Have you experienced a more intense regular season game?
You know, we've had a lot. I mean, I've been here a long time. We've had some great matchups with Ignatius, McKinley, but even our assistant coaches said after the game they've never been a part of a more intense game. I think from that 10-point mark where the place went crazy on that silent night that the kids put together, all the way to the final buzzer, regulation and overtime, it was just a great atmosphere to be a part of.
And how difficult was that? Here they are trying to be special and have that silent moment. You guys are struggling a little early.
Trust me, the thought crossed my mind, so I'm sure it crossed the kids' mind. I mean, we started off slow, but then I think once we got to that 10-point, I think it worked the whole other way. I think we were rattled early, maybe playing a little tentative, and I think that rattled them a little bit, so it kind of evened out in the end. And I think both teams kind of settled down and played the type of game that we expected from the beginning.
Have you ever heard a louder regular season crowd?
No, I mean, there's been other games that have been close, but I think tonight has to be right up there. I mean, that place was pretty intense.
Yeah, I thought Garfield was loud in the beginning. And then when that 10-point mark hit, the wall started shaking.
Yes, it was. I don't know if I've ever heard our gym that loud at that moment, ever. No matter what game or what situation, that was the loudest, no question.
And what, is it Halloween too? What was with the costumes?
I think they just wanted to do something different, try to be a little creative, try to be fun, and then tonight was costume night, so they all tried to wear a costume.
Getting to the game too, you had some of the best players in the area, in the state, in the nation, with Farmer, Davis, and of course Myles.
Yeah. I mean, you know, hats off to obviously Coach Johnson, their team. Two great players, obviously, in Farmer and Davis. They had great nights tonight, but they got a great basketball team. And us to say, Myles Hamilton is one of the best players in the state. I've told people all along that he's one of the best players I've ever coached. When he wants to play, and we've had some good ones, he's one of the best I've ever coached. But it's a team game. And obviously, without the rest of his teammates and so on, we can't do what we do. And he did a great job.
What was it about Myles down the stretch when you just figured, put the ball in his hands? It's gonna happen?
You got to give the ball to your best player. And Myles is such a competitor. He wants to win. He wants the ball in his hands. So as a coach, you know, I'm smart enough to at least give the ball to him and do that. So he made me look good.
Those final few seconds too. Did you almost think he was waiting a little too long?
Yes. we told him 6 seconds, go, and he waited till about 3, I think, and you know, he really, you know, made me nervous down the stretch. So, but he got the job done.
And that's one of those things maybe when he was 10 years old, drawing up in the driveway.
No question. I'm sure every kid dreams of making a shot like that. Myles made it tonight.
What does a win like this say about the Eagle program?
Well, it says a lot. I mean, I think this year with our schedule, we're playing some nationally ranked teams. I mean, we're playing some really good basketball teams, and we've lost some really close games. What we needed to do, and what we've been really stressing, is beating a team down the stretch, a good team in a close game, and we got that win tonight. So hopefully this kind of puts us over the hump in learning to win a tight game against a great basketball team. And when you play at St. Ed's, though, you get a great win like tonight on a Thursday night, but now we got the #1 team in the state on the road on Saturday, so it doesn't get any easier. We go down to Columbus Northland, and we got to be prepared to play that game.